Okay guys, I have a super powerful one for you guys today, and I want to couch this one early because it is imperative. We're going to talk about SOPs, standard operating procedures. And the reason why I want you guys to start getting on top of this immediately is because every business has them. Every single business has them. So if you're thinking, hey, I'm going to be an entrepreneur or I'm new into being an entrepreneur, guess what? I hate to break it to you, but you're going to need to figure out your SOPs. You're just going to need to do it. So I'm going to teach you what they are and how you can get started in a very simple way. And this is going to save you from so much pain. Okay, now, DGIO transmitter, 10% battery remaining. All right, okay, just enough time to get this video off. Okay, so what have we talked about in the past couple of videos? We're going to use an example. I'm going to give you a couple very easy to understand examples of what an SOP is. So what you're going to do first, you're going to open up your Google Drive or your OneBox or whatever cloud folder you have. You're going to create a folder. It could be your company folder or whatever. Like, call it SOPs. And in your SOPs, you're going to have every main big category of your business. So let's just say you have marketing, right? You're going to have a whole, obviously, marketing section. You might have an accounting section. You might have a sales section. So create just a couple of folders. Don't overwhelm yourself, okay? Let's start with sales, okay? So you're going to do a sales folder. Now, in that sales, you're going to open up like a Google Doc or something, and you're going to call it sales SOP. And let's just say you've sold somebody before. What process did you take them through? And I'll give you an example. For us, it's okay, we have a lead coming in, somebody scheduled some time for a 15-minute consult, or they DM'd us, what have you. What is the first thing that we do with that cold lead? That is the beginning of our standard operating procedures for that potential sale, right? So we might be sending them a link to schedule a consult. We might be getting their information. If you guys have ever called I don't know, if you guys have ever done like any home renovations, you've called like a plumber or a painter or like, I don't know, you're getting your furnace cleaned. A lot of the times, what's the very first thing that they start with? It's like, hey, yeah, I don't know, my boiler broke down, or like, hey, we have some water damage, or I don't know, my fire alarm's going off, or we smell gas, like we need fire department. What's the very first thing like they'll do? Maybe you don't apply this to the fire department, but just basic calls. First name, number, maybe email address, maybe your house address. Boom. Standard operating procedure. So if you decide you're growing and you want to hire your friend part-time or your aunt, or you guys want to hire, a VA or a virtual assistant or something like that, guess what? Now you can send them your SOP for what they're doing. Are they an admin? Are they a marketing person? Are they a salesperson? This is our standard operating procedures. This is our first step, take their name. This is our second step, schedule a consultation. This is our third step, right? That is an SOP. Every single business has it. It is crucial, and you do not want to blow up or start getting busy. And guess what? Your systems are going to kill you. Systems kill every single business. We'll talk about that on maybe one of the next videos. But you guys need to start thinking like a business owner. Hey, somebody paid me. Okay, what is the SOP for payment? Have you given that any thought? Somebody e-transferred us. Okay, well, if they e-transferred you, you must have sent them an invoice. So what software are you using? What's the very first step when you open up your QuickBooks? Let's just say you're creating a client, you're adding their information. This is the tax, this is the product. Maybe you have multiple products, right? Do you have your accounting code set up? So when you're going to hire an administrative assistant, There's a whole amount of things that they're going to be doing for you. And you do not want to be working on all these other aspects of your business. And now you're trying to take time out of your day to be like, this is how everything needs to be done. You can just say, here's the folder you go through. Guess what? You can create an SOP for onboarding. And what is my first SOP for anybody new in my company? They go through a couple steps. They learn about our company philosophy. They learn about our core values. They learn about our company culture. Boom. SOP. Have you done that first? Great. Ready to move on to the next stage. And then every business is going to be different. But for most businesses, it might be hiring an administrative assistant to just help with maybe emails, maybe receipts, maybe bookkeeping. So your first SOP needs to be, this is, okay, we had a bunch of receipts come in. I need you to take photos of the receipts. We name the receipts, and the receipts then go to this folder under they're either already an expense or they're bills. Okay, now this is the product. This is the client. This is where that receipt now needs to be added in these folders here for safe documentation. That receipt also needs to be uploaded and attached to here in QuickBooks. It'll be the same process for every single transaction. It'll be the same process for every single refund that you guys do. It'll be the same process for if you get a client complaint. What steps should you go through? SOPs. So that is all I'm going to get into. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments. But start thinking like a business owner. SOPs will save your butt. And believe me, do it now while you guys are starting out. Just create your Google Docs, your OneDrive folders, your company SOPs, and just start doing one at a time. If you sit down and you're like, okay, I want to make 100 SOPs today, guess what? Companies have hundreds of them. They have thousands of them. So there's a reason why there's a software called Trainial that costs like $500 a month. It's so that when new people come into the company, the first thing they do is they go through a Trainial software that starts with the company core values, company philosophy, company culture, and then who are they? Are they an estimator? Are they an admin? Are they a marketing person? Who are they? And then they click their folders, and then guess what? There's all the SOPs on how to do their job. Start building it now. You're welcome.